Welcome to my show. This is the Activist Show. I am TA, better known as The Activist. This morning, I'm doing a show with you because I felt like I needed to talk to you guys this morning. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. This morning, we're going to be talking about morning addiction. It's very important that we stay sober, and it's nothing that I made. This is not a made up sermon or a subject. It's just something that crossed my mind because I think once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks I talk about addiction, and as y'all can see, I'm addicted to the Cowboys right here. I'm not in my office, my setting, my classroom. You notice I don't have the billboard, but I am in my Tesla, and I'm at work. Well, I'm about to be at work in about like 45 minutes, and I got time to talk to you guys this morning. So here we go. First of all, I want to give shouts out to everybody, the ones who supported me when I was an addict. I am an addict. My name is TA, and I'm an addict. I'm an addict to sweets. I love to eat a lot of sweets, especially at night. You'll see candy wrapper all over the floor. It used to be. I don't do that no more, but I do love sweets. I'm addicted to. Let me see what else. To marijuana. Let me see what else. To sex. Let me see. I'm an addict to cocaine and crack, which I don't use no more. So don't you go there with me. Don't you look at me like that. I do not use no more. Okay? But I'm still an addict to those things. And yes, I do love sugar. And I do love marijuana, yes. It really helps keep me calm and cool. But, you know, I don't do controlled substance. I don't use drugs no more. And it has took everything away from me. So I am an addict. I'm addicted to sex, horribly, terribly addicted to sex. I want it all day long, every day, if I can get it. And from my partners, silly. If I, not just going out tricking my money off, not going around having sex with anybody. I'm just saying it's an urgency. It's an urge every day. It seemed like I wish I had somebody I could have sex with every single day. And, so I am addicted to sex. But I don't feel like having it all the time. I'm tired. You know what I mean? Because I work hard every day. So I'm addicted to drugs. I'm an addict to that. It always try to hit me every day, every morning. It tries to get me to want to use. And that will enhance my sex drive. But I have learned, because I have gotten into a habit to where I would start having sex after I get high because it would make me go really long. But I have gotten used to having sex now without having drugs to enhance the ability to go for a long period of time. So I have now can do that without using drugs. I've gotten into that practice. A lot of times our addiction is just a practice. We get into a practice, a habit, a comfort zone of doing what we do for so many years and months and every day for so many minutes and hours and days at a time to where it's hard to break it. So yes, I am addicted to the Cowboys. Yes, it seems like every Sunday they play, or I can't go nowhere or do nothing without watching the Cowboys. I'm an addict. So don't feel bad if you are addicted to things. I'm trying to go somewhere with this because I'm saying we're not just going on you're an addict to alcohol, the bottle, okay? We're not saying there are a lot of y'all out there who are watching me right now who have tuned in and have just for a few minutes and about to hear this. You are an addict to throwing up your food. You're an addict to losing weight. You're so skinny now because you don't want to get fat to where you throw up your food. You're a heteroretic or whatever you call it. You're an addict to throwing up your food. A lot of y'all are an addict to eating. You cannot help but to eat. Every time you look at a piece of food, somebody's eating, you want what they eat. Every time you see something in the kitchen or you smell food, you run to it and you want to eat it. You start eating it. You overeat every time you eat. Some of y'all are an addict to eating potato chips. And all of these things are morning addictions. I mean, I'm talking about morning addictions here. Now I know I'm talking about addictions, but all of these things are not morning addictions. I apologize. But we're going to get into the morning addictions in a minute. But I'm just naming things that we're an addict to besides just alcohol and drugs. Some of y'all are an addict to eating potato chips, eating cookies. A lot of y'all cannot help but to eat a pint of Bluebell ice cream twice a day. And you say, well, at least it ain't drugs, but I can tell you, if you're overeating, if you're gotten into the habit of eating these things, ice cream, potato chips, candy, and all that stuff, going around having sex, these things can get you caught up to where it can kill you. So these are not good habits. So we're past just alcohol and drugs. Some of y'all have an addiction of just cursing all for using profanity. You can't help but to say a curse word. Everywhere you go, you curse. You go to your job, you can't help but to curse. Your boss always getting on you about using profanity around employees. Your job is threatened because of that. You can't help but use profanity around your kids. It's an addiction. You can't help but to use profanity in the church you go to. You can't help using profanity at the family reunions, at your in-laws' house. You cuss in front of your grandmas, your in-laws, your mother-in-laws, your dad-in-laws, who are pastors and priests. You have no respect because you are an addict to using profanity. So, I mean, it's like a lot of us are an addict just, man, I'm going to tell you something. We're going to get, we're past, there are a lot of us who are addict to a lot of stuff. And we just want to point out the alcohol and drugs. Some of y'all are an addict to being a racist. Who hate, y'all have been so long practicing hating the other races that you don't know how to love nobody. It is that bad to where everybody you look at that is not your race, you're an addict to hating them. And a lot of these groups, KKKs and skinheads, have a problem with that. Y'all an addict. Racist as hell. And I'm going to tell you something. A lot of y'all addict on getting on social media. You cannot help but to get on social media. Every day, every minute, every hour of the day, you are on social media when you need to be doing this. For those of y'all who believe in this. Because, you know, my channel is all about the house of Israel. Y'all are an addict to being on social media all day. People can be talking to you, telling you something very important. Your eyes is on that phone. Oh, I'm on the phone. A lot of y'all an addict to even talking on the phone. You can't do nothing. You can't get nothing productive going because you're always on the phone or social media. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm watching my comments now. A lot of y'all are an addict of getting on social media and just messing with people. Y'all, and you want to talk about people who always want to get on social media, and I mean, you got nerds that got a voice now because of social media. You got wimps. You got non-important people who nobody don't do nothing for nobody getting on social media so they can be heard. A lot of y'all just want to get on social media just to be heard. But I have an issue here that I can help you with because I was an addict and I still am an addict. Let me take that back, because I am an addict, not was. But a lot of y'all have an addiction of getting on social media and making comments, finding people who y'all can target on social media. And every time they get on social media, y'all start writing bad comments about that person. You're an addict. You have nothing else better to do but to write bad stuff about people on social media. You're writing bad stuff about me now. You're an addict. You're addicted. You're worse than a drug and alcohol addict. You spend your time and your quality time writing dumb comments. Okay, we got through the addict part now. Now, a lot of y'all, we have good addictions. But we'll get to the good addictions after this. We're going to talk about morning addiction. Now, a lot of y'all have morning addictions, man. I know you're craving for something that's not good for you. We made it through the night. We made it through the night without doing no drugs. Or it was a day that we didn't do, that day we didn't do drugs, and we made it that whole day, made it through that night, and we're hoping we can go through another day. But it hit you finally. It finally hit you now. It hit you. The addiction hit you again. You couldn't go on for 3 days. You went on for 2 days. Not one. You went on for 2 days without getting high. But that third day when you woke up that morning, it hit you. It always hit us in the morning, don't it? Your stomach started growling when it hit you in the mind. Then you don't want to eat because you got to go now. You got to go take a shit. Yeah. Because it done made your stomach growl. You want to get all that stuff out your stomach. You want to empty it out. The drugs want to empty out all that stuff you got in your stomach, all the food, all the stuff that you ate, so it can take over your flesh, so it can take over your mind, so it can take over your flesh and have control of all the ingredients that your body is calling for. It's going to give you the ingredients it feel like you need. And that's the ingredients of hallucination. Hallucinating. The ingredients of hallucinating. Seeing things, hearing things. And a lot of y'all call that schizing. When you're full and you got all the ingredients, you got your proteins, your carbs and all that in your body, and you wake up in the morning and you're finna eat all that. Before you start to eat, it's gonna hit you in your mind to think about using. And when it hits you, it's gonna take all that appetite away, because now once it hits you and you start thinking about it, now your appetite is gonna target that drug, not the eggs, bacon, and the toast and the syrup, coffee. You ain't even want no coffee, because only thing you're not gonna want no coffee for your wake up call. The first thing you're gonna want for your wake up call is a hit. A hit of that sugar, that Bluebell ice cream, a hit of that cussing somebody out, a hit of that bottle, a hit of that crack. We're going to focus on the drugs right now. But we know a lot of y'all are addicted to a lot of things, so don't go there with me. But it's going to cause you're going to want to take a hit. That's your wake-up call. That's going to be your breakfast. And a lot of y'all right now are having a problem right now because you can't get over that hump. It's every morning it hits you. And then some mornings you'll get it, and then you go out and use. And then some mornings you will go. Some mornings you will go and you will just go use. You'll say, forget the breakfast and all that. You'll just go it on and get on your hustle. However you can get the money. If you don't already have it, you're going to go use. And it probably hit you this morning. I'm telling you, what you have to do is, first of all, you have to have your mind made up. I know a lot of us always say my mind was made up 20-some years ago, and I still relapse. So let's get to this made up mind thing. How come when even when I was raised in church, and when I relapsed, even when I went out and did things, the church taught me that when you backslide, you come to the altar and you repent. Well, you didn't have to go to the altar there to repent. You can repent right there in your car or your house. But the very next day after I went to the altar and repented, I still did the same thing. So I kept relapsing and relapsing and relapsing, you know what I mean? And you know, it got to the point to where, you know, I would always go to church and say, you know, I'm tired. My mind is made up because I'm tired. That didn't work. What worked? You have to have a made up mind. Saying you tired ain't a made up mind. And saying you got a made up mind ain't having a made up mind. Your actions is going to show that you have a made up mind. Your actions is going to show that where your mind is at. When your mind is made up that you're not going to be a slave to whatever you're addicted to no more, of being a slave to whatever you're addicted to no more, then you won't use no more because your mind is made up. But just saying it, or just saying I'm tired, church always say, oh, he's tired. The church used to always say, he's tired. He's going to quit because he's tired. Yeah, when you're tired and you're tired and you're tired, that's when it stops. No, that's not true. I was tired while I was using. I kept using. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. When it started dying down, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired of this. And as soon as I sleep it off, the moment I wake up after sleeping it off, I'm right back. My mind is right back on trying to use again. So your actions is proof of your made up mind. Not you saying that your mind is made up. Not you saying that you're tired. You have to wake up with a made up mind, meaning that you have to wake up and start a new action flow. You have to do something different. You have to do something. First of all, you need to go start working, because you have to stay busy. You have to be so busy. I stay busy. I am so busy. I don't have time to get high. And if I try to leak getting high in my busy schedule, if I try to leak getting high into my busy schedule, my life is over. I'm going to lose everything I got, because people are depending on me, and it feels good when people depend on you. That's a high alone that you don't understand. When you're doing something great for people, when you're doing something that people can't believe that you can do it that good, wow, he and she is really good at what she does, and they look forward to you doing that every day, that is a high alone. It will make you not want to get high no more, because you feel important now. Getting high makes you feel like a loser. Being high and addicted to drugs all the time, or alcoholic, or something that you're addicted to that makes you look bad and it's killing you, and it's recognizable to people that see you, it makes you feel bad. It makes you want to give up. It makes you don't want to do nothing. It makes you want to go and keep doing it because it's calling you. It's calling me, man. It's calling me. You have to change your routine of actions. You have to change your actions, and you have to, whatever you was doing that was getting you high. Everybody say this, but this is the proof that you have had a made up mind. People know that my mind have been made up, because I'm really tired. I've gotten tired and I've made up my mind because they see me teaching this Bible every Sunday. Every Sunday, I've been faithful teaching live Bible study for over 6 months now. Oh no, I've been sober for over a year. I've been sober way longer than that now. I'm just saying. Not only did they see that for a year, almost a year and something now, in a few months, a year and probably 3 months, they have seen me from spending my time at the park. Now they see me spending my time at TCC College, getting a high school diploma. Now, when people see me at the house in a room closed up getting high or in the bathroom, now they see me closed up, locked up at the college, and they're training me to get my CDL. They seen my routine change. They are seeing my actions change. I'm seeing my actions change. This is proof that I have a made up mind. Not only that, they seen me from listening to everybody else's songs when I'm getting high to putting a 22 song album out on YouTube. And for 16 weeks, I put a video out, a music video out every single week, sometimes two. They watch me from listening, jamming other people's music at the park, getting high, to listening to my own now on YouTube. My actions changed. They seen me from living in a homeless shelter to living in my own place now. I changed my routine. They seen me from sleeping in a car and sleeping on the streets, walking the streets, to driving a brand new Tesla. It's a living proof. It is a eyewitness to people to see you with a made-up mind. If your mind don't show it's made up, if your actions have not changed, you can talk all you want saying, I'm tired, I'm not going to do drugs no more, my mind is made up. You can talk that shit all you want. You can talk that bubble gum like I tell my son. You can talk that bubble gum all you want. That means you just moving your mouth. You can talk that all you want, but your actions is going to show that you really is true and real and genuine about what you are saying about a made-up mind, about being an addict to drugs. You're going to stop. It's going to show. I know my words ain't all the way correct. Sometimes I slur and all that, y'all. Come on now. I didn't take care of my teeth all the way. Oh, I got good my teeth, but I'm just saying, I lost a tooth way back there and all that. Sometimes when you lose your teeth, y'all, a tooth back here or something, it can cause you to slur. It's always important to go to the dentist. Some of y'all are an addict of going to the dentist, but we ain't gonna go there. Okay, I need to be an addict of going to the dentist. But anyway, so we wake up in the morning with this addiction thing, and it's that morning thing that's going to start your day. It's how you wake up in the morning is going to predict if you are going to use or not. I got to be at work in 15 minutes. I got 5 minutes to talk to y'all. How you wake up in the morning is going to determine on how your day goes when it comes to you being a slave to your addiction, bowing down to your addiction, obeying what your addiction is telling you to do. Is how you conduct your morning. When you wake up, what are you going to do? What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to eat breakfast. Don't let that stomach growl if you want to use drugs or get that alcohol bottle stop you from getting the ingredients you need to mentally be able to go and look for work or to go work. Even if you're going to work on the computer. So that's number 2. You kill that now. Now you're full. You ate. You got the ingredients you need. Now it has given you the ingredients you need to fight off a little bit of that. Now you need to start a routine. What can you do positive? Think of something positive you can do. What can you do positive? So now you want to do something positive. Now after work and in between work, you're doing something positive. You go into the gym, you're working out. See, that's another thing. They seen me from just sitting around, laying around, getting high for months and years to going to the gym every other day, working out. They seen my actions. My actions spoke louder than my words. Right now, my actions is speaking louder than my words because I'm teaching you in the morning. I'm talking to you about addiction in the mornings. This is a way for me to stay positive. This is a way for me to, this is showing you that my actions, that I have a made up mind. I'm showing you that my mind is made up. Because I'm doing it, my action. Faith without works is dead. You can talk all you want about your faith, but if you ain't working it, you can say all you want. I'm finna do this because I'm tired and I have a made up mind now. I'm finna do this. I'm finna start my dress shop. And you're saying that every morning, and sometimes keep saying that. But until you start doing it every morning, like I'm doing this, then that's going to be the proof that you have a made up mind. Your actions is the proof that you have a made up mind, that you are really tired of being an addict. And you are willing to change according to your actions. You have changed according to your actions. I want to thank you guys for tuning into my show. Thank you guys for tuning into the Activist Show. And don't forget about The Truth Hurts on Sunday mornings. That's my Bible study. I am TA, which means the activist. If you have any issues, problems, send me comments on my channel. We can talk about this issue. And if it's something that's dealing with concerning our civil rights, we can start a movement concerning this issue if it's proper. So, thank you for tuning in. I am TA, the activist. Don't forget Sunday Bible study. Continue to support me on my videos. It will be on Facebook, TikTok real soon, and the radio stations. So, this is all the positive things I'm saying you have to do to continue to beat addiction. In the name of Yahweh Shai, much blessings goes out to the heavens. Peace out.